Okay. Doctor.
The company had arrived at the main gates of the once great dwarven kingdom of Erebor. The ruined entrance stood as a harrowing reminder of the horror that lay within.
Bombor. And of course I get Master Burglar immediately. So, in case it isn't abundantly clear yet, the fact that I'm so close to the platinum hasn't been lost on me. It's Bilbo. Right, I've already got one viewer, so... Who's got a bow and arrow? I'm guessing you do. Yep. So much for There being no place for elves to work with dwarves. Right, very easy mini kit to grab. Alright, and then... don't know who we have that can light fire. You'd think that with Sauron being so fiery, you would imagine he'd be it, but no, Samwise. And it creates a new catapult. Alright, where is the doctor? Okay. Yep, that's cleaned out every arrow that doesn't seem like it would go along the path to... well, the path onward. The path that we would otherwise take for story mode. Hey, you! No. Something looks like it calls for the ring, so... oh, right, that was a mini kit that I had already gotten. That was me. Okay, so a bow. Alright, dig up this. Then bring out this goblin, because apparently goblins can climb just like Gollum. Okay, that is definitely one of the treasure items we needed for a quest. So it's nice that we have that. Alright, grab and some of the Ys. Whoa. Hey, you. Oh. Oh. If you want to know what that was, the house dog, the couch I'm sitting on is usually her space. That'll teach me to move so fast. Tell you what, we'll move it on to the end of this level, get everything, then we'll come back and grab that. And it just so happens to be the only mini kit we're missing.
Let all those who doubted us rue this day!
Right then. We have a key, which means there's somewhere there is a keyhole.
Dwalin is so loud when he attacks. Anyway, Oh. Okay, first let's grab the doctor, and grab those, then our elven friend. And blast those. Wait, what? Hey, what's up? Not much. I just did a dumb with regards to a certain mini kit, and so now I have to backtrack to it. But at least I got everything else in this level, so I'll take that. See here, the friendship slippers, bready shay, pom-poms. And a dragon kite that we needed to laboring in the villages of men, mithril hammerhands. That's for obtaining all blueprints. But since we're already headed back to Middle-earth, one thing we might as well do is duck on over to... is turn in this quest in Dale, then pop over to the Smithy and Bree and see what the... mithril hammerhands ask for. Nice work. It is. I've titled this stream because I'm incredibly confident that we will get the platinum.
Well, plat me sideburns. That's my husband's dragon kite. You've no idea how happy he'll be. Between that business with the undead and the missing kite, I don't think he's been enjoying this trip very much. Here, I picked this up as a souvenir, but you should have it.
And that is yet another quest in the books.
Hello again. Yes, the missus and I are still here. In fact, I'm trying to think of a way to thank her for getting my missing kite back. It looks like there was some kind of ride here back in the day. That might be something she'd like. Maybe we can fix up a new one.
Okay, A merry-go-round.
Oh, isn't she a beauty? I can't wait to see the look on the old lady's face when she sees this. Hopefully it'll get me out of the doghouse for eating her share of the sandwiches too.
And it turns out I'm not even close to finishing every quest in Dale. Because there's still plenty of mithril bricks to go around from them.
Hello again. I'd hoped you'd happen by. My husband and I were riding the carousel he so sweetly fixed up for me. But in the excitement, he lost his grip on his kite again. Oh, no. I wouldn't ask you to bring it back again. It'll be halfway to Mount Doom by now, I'm sure. Instead, I thought you could perhaps build one that's a little more durable.
Okay, good. Oh, what? Well, it's not like...
Small enough to hover in the breeze, but heavy enough not to blow away entirely. A masterstroke of kite design and no mistake. I think now we can end our trip on a high note. I must give you another one of those souvenirs as a thank you.
Please tell me that's it in Dale. Please tell me that's it in Dale. Thank you. Okay. Now, at the Smithy and Bree, we can check what we need for... for crafting.
If you got the designs and the materials, I got the forging.
So I need iron for the mithril pickaxe. And I can do the mithril hammer hands right now.
What are you forging?
And we'll need some diamonds to do both. I'm already going to be dropped back at Erebor after doing a level, so... I think I can get it all done. Well, I have a plan to do just that. You know... First things first, I'm gonna grab the one mini kit I missed from this level, and I know where it is, so how hard can that be? So first, don the ring to make that for Dory. Dwalin. Okay. So I need to buddy up in order to get that mini kit. So buddy up. Fortunately, I've done all the buddy up attacks, so woof. So I don't have to worry about who I'm buddying up with or as in order to get that mini kit. Yeah. Only slightly more time than otherwise, but well, if I was any short of the 10 billion mark, I would still appreciate it. So I need diamonds and I need iron. Okay. That's all right. Now I'm good for iron. I need, and that'll set me for diamonds. But by the way, Flash, since you're here, it's funny that they have gold and silver, they have ruby, sapphire, and emerald, and they have diamond but no pearl or platinum. You represent so many Pokemon generations with, or at least regions with, with the materials you have available for crafting, and well, it is funny. I'm just saying, if you're gonna represent 3 Pokemon generations, you might as well fully commit to the 3rd. Especially since, like, everyone will tell you, Platinum is objectively the best way to experience Sinnoh.
Ooh, it's hot in here.
Okay, so
Like this, I wish I could take my beard off.
no kidding. All right, the mithril pickaxe. The mithril pickaxe we can turn in at the Shire, and but it'll need to be during the daytime, and it'll grant us the power of perfect forging. Mithril hammerhands we'll have to turn, we can turn in at night, but it has to be all the way in Lake Town. Yeah, the pickaxe.
Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured.
I would have let you have a choice, except I want except I want the red brick that's in the Shire first, so
Pleasure doing business with you.
so there's the mithril pickaxe.
Item designs can be found all over Middle Earth. Did it take quite some time to find
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So let's duck on over to the Shire.
This weather's far too nice to be digging about in gloomy old caves. Unless you're a dwarf, I suppose. If I'm going to pursue a career in mining, though, I'd much prefer a mithril pickaxe to get the whole business done in a jiffy. If you'd be good enough to forge me one, I'll give you a tip on perfect forging. You've brought me a mithril pickaxe. Well, that's awfully generous of you, but... Well, Farmer Maggot offered me an extra pumpkin a week if I stick to farming for him. So I won't be doing any mining after all. Still, maybe I can use it to chase off any other nuisance trolls. Thanks.
Perfect forging. 5 million studs. But we'll surely cheese the one remaining mithril artifact we've still yet to make. So
The company passed into the mountain through the secret door. Their goal finally within reach. Matters were now left to their pearl. Once again, show his worth.
I know these walls.
May the heart of the mountain unite all dwarves.
The Arkenstone.
What's that? That, Master Burglar, is why you are here. We make fast watches. He'll see us. Not if we split up.
You want me to find a jewel? There is only one Arkenstone. You'll know it when you see it.
Hello. Smaug.
Thief. There is something about you. Something you carry. Something made of gold. Far
The eye.
thief in the shadow.
Okay. Dory. It's one treasure item already. I could have waited until I got in here, then I could have... farmed diamonds. Okay, Sauron. Okay, where is Gollum? Come on!
Her sneaker always helps.
Okay. Feely can dig. Hello. Okay. Ori. Don't. Okay. Doctor.
Tell me, thief, how do you choose to die? My teeth are swords. My claws are spears. My wings are a hurricane.
So it is true. The Black Arrow found its mark.
What did you say?
I was just saying, your reputation precedes you, O Smaug the tyrannical. Truly, you have no equal on this earth.
The Arkenstone. Did you find it?
The plan's not gonna work. These furnaces are stone cold.
We've no fire hot enough to set them ablaze.
Have we not?
I did not look to see you so easily outwitted. You have grown slow and fat in your dotage.
Slug.
Take cover. Go! Get those bellows working! Go!
I'm guessing all the materials that we've been gathering aren't necessarily so much for crafting at the smithy, more so for crafting in here. Yep, thought so. I'm not so worried about studs, so I really shouldn't be worried that if I miss something on these. Especially since I already had the trophy for getting bonuses here.
On my mark, pull that lever.
First up, we need is a wizard to get this mini kit. Where's a... And then that calls for the ring. At least now I'm not so worried about the ring being discovered by Sauron, so... Who has a bow? You do. Right, get.
No! Olive, can you still mix a blast flame?
Aye, it'll only take a jiffy.
First, Doctor. How am I supposed to even get that? Alright, I'm looking up a guide. Such a shouty dude. All right, I think I get it. So first, have Ori do this as he otherwise would for story mode. Then do it again. If I'd known that's how it would happen, I would have certainly gotten this mini kit much sooner. Right, dwarf alchemy. Lost Smaug. It's really... You're definitely going to want to aim a little higher to make sure that you land hits. Okay. Need a bow to blast that. Maybe I just needed it to be at the right angle. Okay. Now, where is Ansem the Wise? A helmet. Okay. So. Dory.
I am taking back what you stole.
You will take nothing from me, dwarf. I laid low your warriors of old. I instilled terror in the hearts of men. I am king under the mountain.
Okay. 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 9 of 10 mini kits. Or is that 10 of 10 mini kits? 4 of 4 treasure items. Now all that's left is to... That's why we need a burglar. I'm guessing that's for getting old Master Burglar. Alright. The dragon hat. A cluckerang. A doily shield. And a Dale standard. Doilies and your mother's dishes. That's for every treasure item. The last mini kit is a monument to Smaug himself. Our long forgotten goals. I've tried to get as far low as like as that's as how he was singing as how Thorin was singing that song, but I always struggle. Oh, a long forgotten gold. Anyway, so the treasure item we got can be turned in here.
That's a dragon elm. Would I just stand there? Somebody light a fire. Light the old flaming mountain up if you have to. We'll be warm. Yes.
Okay, so as long as that didn't unlock anything elsewhere, we should be alright to head to this final location beyond the Shire. Leaving Caradhras. Oh, there's a camp here. So. Okay, and now Bombur. Oh, great. How do we enter the Elven Port? Do you have to fast travel to it and then open it from the other side? Apparently.
Had I only a boat, I would love to explore those alluring river caves. So this is how I'm meant to reach there from the Shire. So like, how I'm supposed to get to the Elven Port without fast traveling. At least I know that now. Warning. Unstable stepping stones will sink when you step on them. Warning. A note from the Harbour Master. Now all I have yet to do is Whatever this mithril brick is. Oh, I completely missed it. Now all it's missing is to stock Bombor up with carrots. I could just cast a simple Augie, but... Well, you do not want to see Fire-Agar. Anyway, so we will head back to Breeze shortly. And that's of course because once we have that last mithril brick, we'll be hitting up the smithy.
If you got designs right,
always eating those carrots, like he hasn't got a care in the world. Good day. That man. Like he hasn't got a care in the world.
Is that all the carrots that I can snag around Bree? Let's double check what we need for the
designs lately.
Okay, so we can forge the mithril hammer hands basically when we have that. Well, when we have that mithril brick. So first things first. Let's go grab it. Is there no bell I can ring to bring the Buckleberry Ferry over here? Alright then. Says a lot that we're still hearing the music for the Shire all the way out here. Alright. Set Bombur down. Bam, 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 bam. The greed of dwarves. Okay, now we can check back in at the smithy in Bree.
As long as you've got a hot oven and the right ingredients, you can forge anything.
Okay, extras. Perfect forging. Let's see how that affects
With my
this.
hammers and tongs, you'll never go wrong.
Well, first let's double check that everything else is perfectly forged. Yes, 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 yes,
What'll it
yes, 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 yes. Yep. Yep. All right.
What
Then.
are you forging?
All right.
Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured.
So it reduces it to only the outer ring.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Objects of great beauty. The unequaled skill of the dwarves. That's for getting them all perfect. Jim Lee, the blacksmith. Hell of a name. Yeah, so you can unlock our good friend the Smithy. What? Once you've forged everything. Now I can start wrapping up this game, but to truly bid it adieu, I think we should head over to Lake Town without fast traveling. Anyway, we may have already gone for like as long as I did during like Need for Speed Rivals, but it's not really as long as I usually go for here. Rivendell, where we first see Ansem the Wise in the movies.
I really should have timed it to see how long, like, it actually is to get from one side of the map to the other. Then again, what I would have done would have been to pause as I was doing everything at this, from going from the, from the Elven Port to the smithy and back again. Then again, this is as far as you can go. Without ever needing the eagles. For the sake of keeping with the spirit of things, I only fast traveled to like this side of Mirkwood. This is definitely not going to be a record time for anyone to get this platinum, but I think that's kind of in the spirit of Middle-earth, though. We go by boat here, and then we keep going north till we reach Lake Town. And then dock here.
lifesaver, thank you. We should be able to finish the house in no time with these. And I promise to try harder not to build them into something this time.
Ever the people's champion. That's every quest done. Always loot diamonds. I guess there's no trophy for every red brick then.
Fresh fish. Fresh fish.
Again, for the spirit of Middle-earth.
How long is this talk of
I fell off the boat again. I've got fish coming out of my ears.
And okay. And that is how you move past Dale through to Erebor. I suppose the main reason people ask for a Lego Middle-earth is so that you can have this massive expansive world where the east reaches as far north as Erebor and as far south as Mordor. I think you're probably going to get bored by seeing me do all that again, so let's fast travel all the way to the Elven Port. Admire a dog. By Bilbo. To be continued, which it never was. That's, I'm guessing, for 100%. Quite a merry gathering, that's for every character.
Had I only a boat, I would love to explore those alluring river caves.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Since I've already done the exploring, there's only one more thing I need to do. Don a Dazzlewig. A set of Mithril dance boots. And Mithril rhythm stick is fishing rod, beanstalk, shadow blade pickaxe. Lord of the Prance. That's for kidding someone out like this. And the platinum. The road goes ever on and on.
Good morning. Oh, I'm Gandalf.
Okay. Now, and that is the platinum. That is, well, everything we can do. And so I end this with the two wizards that are no longer with us, Tom Kane and Sir Christopher Lee. I only wish I could do more of a tribute, but I guess this will have to do. But anyways, that is another platinum in the books. I am very confident that next time we'll be moving on to Lego Batman 3, so something to be excited about. Until then, thank you all for coming, and yeah, see you then. I know this wasn't necessarily the longest stream, but certainly the most productive that I've had in a long while, given the absolute bucket load of trophies we got by the end. Anyway, yeah, we'll see you next time.